Hi everybody, it's Ron again and Joe, and we are in Titusville today. We are here at the American Police Hall of Fame and Museum. We're just driving around. Thought I would show you a really nice and new neighborhood up here in Titusville. And this is a really nice center. We've never been here at all. But probably interesting for kids and adults and people that are interested in an American Police Hall of Fame. That's really cool. So this is a developing area because we are just about 5 minutes from Kennedy Space Center and the visitor complex. Right over there is a nice big hotel. So people come up here and gather to watch all the rockets go up. We have our big, huge companies up here that work with the rockets. Blue Origin, SpaceX, all kinds of different names that I'm sure you've heard. So, straight across is a brand new, they've been working on it for, I don't know, maybe 6 months, maybe, yeah. And I'm trying to think of the name of it. What is it called? It's called the Shores. Welcome to the Shores. So, this is right on the Indian River, and the view across the river is where the rockets go up, the launching pads. And I'm sure these homes they're all brand new. All this area is brand spanking new. Now today, you're going to see that the sun is not out. It's an overcast day. Right now it is 56 degrees out. This is, January 31st. And there's so many places for other homes to be built. All the people want to be on the river right now for the best views. So those are getting put up first. I didn't see who made these homes though. What company? We'll have to look that up before we go. And it's probably going to be hard to see across the way. I don't know if you can see way over there is the DAV, which, what does that stand for? I can't remember. It's way over there. But you can barely see it probably from this, with the day being the way it is. Yeah. Anyhow, but we can see the homes up close. But right over there is where all the rockets go up. That's where they launch, nice things. They put the rocket inside, whatever. Looks like they're going to have maybe a walkway out there along the river too. Ooh, that would be nice. And so yeah, it's Saturday, January 31st. It is the cold snap is coming. Tomorrow morning by 7 a.m. it's supposed to be down to 25 here in Brevard County. And that is interesting. We haven't seen that in a long time. So, and then it goes, it doesn't last long, and it'll go back up. So we'll take it and, stay in the house, we'll go to the gym, work out, whatever. They've done a lot of work out here. These homes are beautiful. Turn to the right where most of the homes are. I don't see any that say for sale. I guess people buy and then have them put in. So they're probably pre-sold. Ooh, that's nice right there. That big, what a viewing area that is. Here's there's something for sale up here. Maybe it's the home, maybe it's just a property. You're not allowed to. So yeah, that house right there is for sale. 5941. I didn't see the name of the road. What's the name of the company, Joey?
The Shores of Tranquility, Lloyd Contracting.
Yeah.
I guess they're having it.
Okay.
Lloyd Contracting.
Lloyd Contracting. 844-803-8050.
Yeah.
And that place is for sale. And they put cones up so you can't go up and look up there.
Yeah.
But boy, that's pretty. Oh, look at this. It's not even cinder block, it's concrete.
Wow.
And really, really nice and reinforced. So for, winds, I'm sure they're going to put in hurricane windows, they're going to put in shutters and all kinds of interesting things. So we're on Constellation Drive. NewVisionBuilders.com. NUVISION builders.com. I've not heard of that before. New Vision Builders. But they're reinforcing these babies really, really well. Last time we came in here, the houses didn't come down this far at all. Wow, there we go. That's a nice big one. Yeah. Now is that cinder block? Yeah, that's a cinder block built, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there are some cinder block if you decide to do that, and then I guess the upgrade would be the nice concrete. That would be something. So you can, eventually this is all going to be filled up with homes that aren't on the river, but right now people want to be on that river. And I think they'll probably put a walkway out there, like a sidewalk along the river, maybe. Well, I don't know if people want you to go behind their yards, so maybe not. Anyway, it'll be pretty out here no matter what. Can you imagine having your friends and your family down to watch the rockets go up all the time? And oh, wow. That's a nice one right there. I need to turn you to the left now so you can see over here. It's a really pretty one here. People are moving here. They're making this area their permanent residence. Oh, look, they're looking at this house too. They like it. They're making this Florida their permanent residence. It's better on taxes. and but they're still, still have their northern homes. They live up there for. I think you have to live here. What is it, Joey? You have to live here 6 months, more than 6 months, to have Florida your permanent home.
Yes.
And
Yeah, it's like 6 months and a day or something.
something like that. You'd have to look into that to be sure about the days, because for tax purposes and different all that good stuff.
It's
What's the
It's
other?
usually the other state, like the state you don't want residents in.
Yeah.
You have to live there under a certain number of days
No, that's true.
to avoid paying their taxes. So that's part of it. And then Florida,
Their taxes. Okay.
for point of residency, I think it's.
Well, what else is there? It's
You also
what are the other benefits?
you have to pay taxes in Florida too. I know for me to get residency, I had to work here for a year. To get residency to study here for college purposes. So I don't know. For just taxes, I think living here 6 months and a day is enough.
But I mean, the other stuff about retirement income.
Oh, well, you get a homestead exemption for the house you live in. That helps a
They
lot.
didn't tax or do something on retirement income.
Oh no, I think your Social Security is taxed in Florida. It's not one of the states that doesn't tax retirement income.
Okay.
I don't know how much it is.
Anyway. All right, so we're coming through here. We don't know a lot about all of that, but I'm sure there's some good websites that let you know. Florida, FLA.gov would tell you lots of information regarding that. I just know a lot of people are moving to Florida. Now, mostly it's for the nice weather. Of course, we're having the cold snap, but that's not normal and won't last. Alright, now we're gonna come out of this neighborhood. We'll make a left, head east, directly towards the Atlantic Ocean. Now you can't get out to the Atlantic Ocean because that is Kennedy Space Center out there. You have to have a pass to work there and everything. But you go out the same way to get to the visitor complex, which will take you by. I was there a long time ago when I was a teenager, and it was really interesting. Now they've got a lot more things now. Interactive, and they've got some simulation rides that they never had back then. I think they still have it's called the Rocket Garden, where they've got these older decommissioned rockets set like in a garden setting, and you walk through, and it's really cool. That was the very first place I've ever experienced a revolving buffet line. It was like like they have. Well, you stood and the buffet, the food would move for you, and so that was kind of cool. Instead of walking, which big deal, but it was unique. So now you're probably seeing, looks like we're going up into the clouds here. This is the brand new causeway that they built. So that it used to be like a drawbridge for any of the sailboats or big ships, yachts to go through, and you'd have to wait for that. So they built this really big causeway, and you don't have to wait anymore. Your main entrance to Kennedy Space Center is out this way. starts the Banana River. That's in Merritt Island. When I was here before, a long time ago, you used to be able to, take a tour of the launching pad. You get on a bus, and they would drive you out there and show you, the burn marks on the concrete and everything. It was very interesting. I know one day a year, and I don't exactly know what it is, but for tax-exempt purposes, they have a free day where everybody is allowed in for free. Now, I don't think that's just Florida residents. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look into that more.
I think all nonprofits have to have a free day.
Yeah, so I think everybody's
Or the public is allowed for free.
And, I mean, that's a super busy day.
Yeah.
So, Merritt Island National Refuge out here, wildlife. Jutted out building a little bit on the right up there, and a taller, that would be the visitor complex. Look at the birds in there. Great wildlife. A lot of times in the canal right to the right over here, that you can see alligators just laying in the water. For all wildlife out here. Oh, that's a rocket up there. Visitor Center entrance used to be straight ahead, and then you would make a right into it, but now I believe they've changed it, and we make a right here, and then the Visitor Center is on this over here. What's the name of this right here? Space Commerce Way. Kennedy Space Center Complex, open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. today. And we've got our police doing something. I don't know what happened there. Pardon me. Space out here. It is swampy, So they'd have to build it up, but a lot of space for different companies. Who knows what's, what company will come in the future. Way up there, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you barely see it. The blue building is, yeah, that big tall, there you go. That's one of the Blue Origin buildings. Blue Origin makes rockets. It does all kinds of rocket things. But it's a huge company here. It's good. I don't know about job opportunities. I've not ever looked because I don't have that background. But it's a big company. So this over here to the left is the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. And I think we might be able to go in, turn around, and come back out. I just want to let you get a view of what it looks like. But on the right, you've got Blue Origin right across the way. Now, you'll see once we come back out that's not the only building. They've got another one down a little further, a really huge building for Blue Origin also. They've built an excellent parking garage. I think it's a really good company to have here. So, we'll go in here. Let's just see what we can see. That's your visitor complex right there. We'll turn around, let everybody else go in there. This is probably a good day. They're not going to be that crowded to go because of the weather, I guess, and because of the temperature. It's fun, it's if you're staying in Orlando and you want to skip a day at the theme parks over there, come over to the Kennedy Space Center. So much history, so much really interesting things for children, for everybody that's, men and women that are into the whole space and all of that stuff. Okay. Now, this way. We'll see what other. Oh, that's this building up here on the left is Airbus. That's another company. I thought Airbus was a plane, but it might have something to do with the space being out here. So I'm going to turn you to the right, just maybe get a little bit better view of Blue Origin and how large it really is. Oh my. Always choking. This is their really nice parking garage. I guess they've got the shuttles that, if you don't want to walk, they take you to the buildings. But I really think this is impressive out here. Lunar Plant 1 over there. Lunar So, if you're thinking about a job in this field or some sort of whatever, give a Blue Origin a look and see what they're offering. I'll show you around the other areas sometime. There's Port St. John close by with a lot of nice neighborhoods, and reasonable homes. And then there's Titusville with some nice areas too, just reasonable homes. Not those, really expensive ones that are on the river. But okay, so that was our take on out here in Titusville, and I will get this up and I will put it out, and if you're happy and you know it, like and subscribe. If you're happy and you know it, like and subscribe. If you're happy and you know it and you just want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, like and subscribe. Aha!
All right.
Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.